Hello, this is a quick EDC update. I haven't posted one of these in about 2 weeks. I think it's been like 2 weeks and a day. So I thought I would give a quick little update, show if there's been any changes in my everyday carry, and maybe explain what the reasons were for that. So most things that you see here are pretty much the same. Carrying the same Victorinox zip around wallet. Of course, carrying my iPhone 3GS 32GB. Still have my Leatherman Micra. I think the lanyard might be different. I just changed the color out or the design when I get bored, but still been carrying that. And the O-Light is the same as on my last video. I had left the clip on. I mentioned taking the clip off of there, I believe, or I might have mentioned taking the key ring off. But thus far I've left everything the same. I just haven't really found any reason to change it at all. Love this light. This is my new favorite toy, and I've used it so many times. Just in the 2 or 3 weeks that I've had it, I've used it dozens of times for all sorts of different silly little tasks, and it's come in handy. I've been using it a lot at work, and I've also been using my Streamlight Nano a lot. This one I think was also in my last video. Just that little keychain sized light. And I think after this video I'll do a review of this and explain that one in a little bit more depth. But those are my two lights. And this knife is different. I had previously been carrying for the past 2 months, pretty much almost every day that I wasn't at work, was carrying my Spyderco Para-Military 2. And I have since switched back. I knew this was going to happen. I knew that once I got a lot of decent use, put some wear on this knife and put it through its paces, I was eventually going to rotate back around to my favorites, my classics. And this is the Benchmade 806 D2. And this is one of my all-time favorite EDC knives ever. I adore this knife. I have carried it hundreds, thousands of times actually, over the years, and I just can't say enough good things about it. I know Benchmade still makes it, but it's different. They changed it, and when I review this knife I'll talk about what I don't like about some of those changes, and I kind of wish they'd do a return to form on this knife. But wonderful, wonderful blade. If you see one of these for a fair price out there, grab it right away without hesitation. As long as you don't mind a larger folder. I think this one's a 4-inch blade, or almost a 4-inch blade, so it can be a little on the big side if you're not used to it. But I did switch back to that knife, and now I'll rotate in that. My Benchmade 710 and the Para-Military 2 will all be most commonly competing blades as far as competing for pocket time. I still have my Cold Steel Inferno pepper spray that I've been carrying on a Night Eyes S-Beaner. This is a size 3. And there's also a size 0 S-Beaner attaching the two together. This goes in my back left pocket. And I kind of don't like this thing. I'm going to keep on carrying it. I'm used to it. I've gotten used to the size. But it's bulky. What are you going to do? If you want to carry some sort of non-lethal, reasonably sized self-defense option, that's about all I've got going right now. Not really into the whole Kubotan thing. I don't know, you know, the legality of stuff like that in California is kind of sketchy, so I want something relatively safe for all parties involved in. So still carrying that pepper spray, but I don't like the bulk. And one other small change is my keys. I think these are pretty much identical to last time. Still got my Night Eyes S-Beaner size 3. Clip these to my back right. These sit in my back right pocket along with my wallet. They hang from the what is that? The Lucky Line Flex-O-Loc key ring, and then this clips onto my belt loop. But you already saw that I had the utility key. That's the Swiss-Tech utility key. It's a 6-in-1 little multi-tool. Awesome little thing, and takes up no space. Very inexpensive. Highly recommended. The latest addition being the EOD Robotics Micro Widgy Bar. Little 3-inch bar that I'll do a review on in a few weeks, but for now just trying it out. And I like it. Just the last couple days I've had it, doesn't really take up any space at all. So long as it finds some decent use, you know, as long as I have enough reason to actually carry it, it'll stay on here because it is very unobtrusive and it's well built, and I love the size. I love that there's something that small that's up to the task of some little prying or lifting duties. I have used this once already since last night. I used it to reattach a detachable brush, a barbecue grill brush. I was in the backyard and I was cooking up some pork chops on the grill, and my brush has a little detachable unit. You can replace the brush on the bottom, and it's kind of hard to explain, but I used this to pry it back into place. So I was pretty pumped about that. I was like, yeah, I get to use it for something. So anyway, that's the newest addition. So my changes since last time are I switched my knife out, I've added the pry bar, and I think that might be it. But anyway, no big crazy changes. I'll keep cranking these out maybe every 2 weeks or so. I'll keep adding and updating. One thing I do want to mention, I think I even said it in my last EDC video, but my Leatherman Micra, which I love, I plan on replacing with a Leatherman that's got pliers. So I want to get a Squirt P4 or a PS4, and I'm just waiting for the right price and the right deal, and then I'm going to get on that. So this won't be around for much longer. The scissors on here are wonderful, but I just don't need them. I've got so many blades. You know, I usually carry my knife on me, and sometimes, in addition to what you see here, I might have a Swiss Army Classic. You know, just one of these either chucked in my pocket, or I might even carry this in place of the Micra, just for whatever reason. So I'll definitely switch that out for one of those squirts and see how that goes. So there's the update. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Otherwise, I'll be back in 2 weeks with another little update for you. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.